Letters of a Rookie Vampire.
Dear friend, being a vampire is more complicated than one might think. I can't step into daylight without wearing sunglasses. I can't be around others for more than 20 minutes before my throat starts burning with thirst, and I can no longer tolerate the smell of garlic. Luckily, none of that has stopped me from continuing to write my play for my playwriting class. It's not like there's much to be stopped though. Mr. Durantes keeps complaining about my monstrously expositional dialogue and my characters with no clear objective. Maybe I've changed, but my writing is still awful, at least according to the rest of the class. If it weren't for the fact that I've learned to quench my thirst with the blood left on the steaks Juanita buys for dinner, Mr. Durantes would already be... Never mind, it was a joke. But getting back to the whole being a vampire thing, or turn one as Melissa calls what I am, the complicated part isn't really my new biological features. It's all this nonsense about these stupid duels Melissa wants me to take part in. The date of the first duel is getting closer and the training keeps getting hotter and hotter. Yes, I hit you in the arm. I think I'm getting really good at this whole sword thing.
Hey, yeah. You're absolutely right. I'm completely impressed.
A compliment from Melissa? I was the one impressed. I lowered my sword, thinking the training was over, and then...
You're mine.
Yes, a thrust from Melissa straight to the heart. Ouch!
Never lower your guard in the middle of a duel. A duel doesn't end until one drives the blade into the other's heart. Remember that.
Not that I mean to disrespect your customs, but don't you have any other way to solve this that doesn't end with someone getting sliced open with a sword?
Oh, I doubt it. They're vampires' weapon of choice. My father keeps like dozens of rapiers in his vault. That's where I borrowed these ones to train.
I'm guessing your father's an experienced duelist.
No, he's just rich and arrogant. He forced me to learn fencing, but he'd never dirty his own hands. Although, when he found out about us, he almost went out to rip your head off. Good thing vampires have laws, too.
Laws that won't protect me once I turn into a human again.
That's why we're going to convince everyone that we're madly in love and that we'll go far away to live as husband and wife once this is all over. Then they won't bother us anymore.
Are you absolutely sure nothing happens if someone runs his sword through my heart?
No, the only thing you should really fear is a wooden stake. Drive one of those through the heart, and not even the blood of a clan leader can bring you back.
Is that blood really that valuable?
Are you kidding? A single drop can satisfy a common vampire's thirst for 10 days. Ugh, it's no wonder my father wants me to marry the most powerful vampire leader in New York.
So... he's the most powerful. Oh, good.
Yes, but you've really improved with the sword. You're quick on your feet, and you know exactly when to strike. Boxing paid off more than you think.
Well, at least I know I won't die if I lose this.
No. No, of course you won't die. What a stupid thing to say.
Is everything okay?
No, not everything is okay. Your duel date is almost here, and you still have a lot to learn. Come on. Let's stop wasting time.
All right. Comments like that made me wonder, why me? If Melissa went through all that trouble to turn me just because I have boxing experience, why not turn a professional fencer instead? I guess if I win these duels and claim that magic blood, I'll finally understand what's really going on. Dear friend, after a month of training, the night of my first duel has finally arrived. Melissa and I were at Blackbird Park, where the fight would take place. These duels really are a full-blown ceremony for vampires. Melissa showed up wearing a red dress with flowing sleeves like a medieval princess. She had me wear an uniform, a shirt with metal buttons, dress pants, and shoes, all in black. I was so nervous, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Could you stop doing that?
Doing what?
Tugging at your shirt collar with your finger. You're going to stretch it. If you knew how many people I had to hypnotize to get a uniform of your size, don't you want to look good for your duel?
I'm about to find a monster for the first time in my life. No, Melissa, I don't care about looking good. I don't even understand why I have to wear this.
What do I know? All vampires wear a uniform for this kind of thing, especially for a duel. It's part of the tradition.
Whatever.
Oh my God, that's it. That way of tapping your foot is going to drive me crazy. Seriously, what is going on with you?
Nothing, I'm just a little scared.
Look, don't worry so much, okay? Just try to think about something else. I know. Tell me, what do you think about my dress?
Let me guess, it's part of the tradition.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the damsel in distress.
Melissa suddenly threw her arms up in an over-the-top dramatic pose. And then... Oh, what is that thing that just fell out of your sleeve? Wait, is that a wooden stake?
Yeah, let me just grab that, okay?
But why did you...
I'll explain later. Hey, you remember to drink something before coming, right?
Oh, for sure. There was some blood on the steak my cousin got for dinner and
That's not enough. Look, if you don't want to drink from a human, at least try finding a vampire to give a kiss.
A kiss?
It's when vampires drink each other's blood. It doesn't nourish you like human blood, but it's better than licking a steak. And it can be fun if you do it with the right vampire.
That sounds like...
Sex? Not exactly. Although it's a good way to, form bonds. Well, actually, some vampires gather here a few hours before dawn and kiss. Maybe you could...
no, thank you. I'm not interested.
Emmanuel isn't your only enemy. You know that? You're fighting Victor tonight, but after that, there are 2 more waiting for you. You'll need every bit of energy you can get these next few weeks.
So, what's this Victor guy like? Any advice before the duel?
I don't know. I've never actually seen him fight.
That was very helpful.
Oh, leave me alone. I'm not an encyclopedia.
Alright, I'm sorry. You may not be an encyclopedia, but I'll admit, you did teach me a couple of good tricks with this sword.
Yeah, well, that's good. Ramiro...
Yes?
About the wooden stake,
But before Melissa could say anything, he arrived.
Good evening. I'm looking for Ramiro.
His voice, cold but clear, caught me off guard. In front of us stood a blonde vampire, clean-cut, strikingly handsome, who was carrying some sort of military saber. He wore the same kind of uniform I did, except his shirt was a deep blue, like his eyes. He wasn't very tall. I think he barely stood taller than Melissa, and yet there was something about his presence that felt intimidating, at least to me.
Oh, Victor, how's it going?
When Victor's eyes landed on me, I knew instantly I wasn't his favorite person.
I can smell human blood in your veins. Are you
It's fine. He's a turned one. I passed the curse onto him a month ago, and we plan to marry once his transformation is complete.
Well, let's get this over with, I guess.
We both took our positions in that small park that would serve as our battlefield. I stood face to face with the vampire, his eyes fixed on me like daggers. I raised my guard with my sword as best I could, and the duel began. Without hesitating for a second, Victor lunged at me. He swung his saber like a lumberjack splitting logs in a single strike. I barely managed to keep my guard up, trying to remember everything Melissa had taught me. It didn't matter. He pushed me back with the slightest effort. Suddenly, Victor's saber caught me in the side. It wasn't the pain that sent me to the ground, but the shock of being wounded like that. What was Melissa thinking getting me involved in this? This was bigger than me. I wasn't going to win. There was no way
For you. Being a vampire isn't for everyone.
Had he really said that? Why? Why did everyone feel like they could tell me I wasn't good enough to achieve anything? It wasn't that I wanted to be a vampire, but hearing that reminded me of Mr. Dorantes and his disdain for my writing. The heat of the fury I felt that night in the elevator hit me again. My fangs bared. I lunged like a raging beast, and I drove my sword into Victor's heart. We were all speechless. No one believed I had done it, least all of me. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I pulled my sword out and his blood poured to the ground. He didn't even flinch.
You won? But you're a turned one.
You did it, my love. Hug me, you idiot.
Oh, right. I couldn't pay attention to Melissa's attempts to make her relationship look real. My eyes stayed on Victor, who now was kneeling before me.
Please, take care of my brother.
Sure. Melissa, what is he doing?
The winner of the duel can, take the loser's life. I think he's waiting for you to...
Melissa showed me the stake she had with her. Everything made sense now. What? Are you crazy? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Well, would you have accepted if I had told you?
You're such
Why are you acting like that? You won. You're the one who's gonna use the stake.
Of course not.
Oh, really? Well, that's funny. It's the first time I've ever heard someone say that after a duel. Fine, then. Hey, Victor, you heard him. Go give Emmanuel the news.
Melissa's voice brought Victor back to reality. He took his saber from the ground, gave me one last look. I couldn't tell if it was anger or shock, and just as he had appeared, he was gone.
You surprised me. For a second, I thought he would win. Now that you know what could happen if you lose, do you plan on continuing with this?
If I have to stay like this, I'd rather...
Whoa, are you okay? Can you get up?
It's a wound on my side. It's starting to hurt.
Let me see. Oh, wow, there's a lot of blood. You know, that wound would heal faster if you drank...
Don't you dare suggest that.
Whatever. I'm not begging.
For a moment, I thought Melissa was gonna leave me there. But then she turned and looked at me.
Okay, open your mouth.
Did you just bite your own wrist? What are you gonna do?
I said, open your mouth.
I tried to fight it, but I was too weak. The moment my lips touched that warm blood, the thirst and pain vanished. It wasn't like the human blood I could sense flowing through the veins of everyone around me, but it was 1,000 times better than the cold scraps I tore from a forgotten steak in the refrigerator. And I kept drinking and drinking.
Okay. Hey, that's enough. Ramiro, it's enough. Stop!
Oh my god, Melissa, I'm so sorry.
You've had enough to make it home. Next time you don't want human blood, try a rat at the train station. There are plenty in this city.
Wait.
Now what?
Thank you.
Sure. I'll see you in a week.
Melissa clutched her bleeding wrist, then turned and walked away, leaving me alone in that park. My dear friend, that was the night I won my first duel and took my first bite.
Layers of a Rookie Vampire, it's a podcast Written and directed by
Edgar Viramontes Monay.
Produced by Lucía Rubio Robustillo. Sound engineered by
Fernanda Oetling Santa Cruz.
Edited by
Samuel Richardson.
with her lovely cast.
Al Ortega.
Juliana Gutiérrez Arango.
Justin Durivou.
See you in the next episode.